principle have such a profound effect on trading results. I recorded several Trading Lab videos to expose and teach you this unusual technique. This is the first one, so get ready to take notes. I think you're really going to enjoy what I have to share with you. But first, let's clear something up really quickly. Buy and hold investing is dead. Now, you probably already know this, but just in case you've been wondering why it's almost impossible anymore to buy a stock and count on it going up, up, up in your lifetime. Let's take a quick look at some hard data to prove to you why most people are still throwing their money away in the markets and how you can take advantage of their mistakes. Let's look at some compelling data to bring this point home. Here's a chart of the S&P 500 for the last 10, 11 years or so. Now, if you look at the left-hand side of the chart, you see the market is dropping precipitously throughout 2001 and 2002, bottoming out there in late 02, 03, and staging a terrific multi-year rally that peaked in 2007, just about the time where everybody thought the good times were going to go on forever. And of course, that's when the market peaked out and then dropped like a stone due to many factors, including the subprime mortgage debacle and the fact that governments around the world were amassing unprecedented levels of debt that could never be paid back. The market then bottomed in 09 and staged yet another terrific rally in 3 waves, the first peaking in 2010, the second in 2011, and as we speak, looks like we're peaking here in 2012. So after 11 years of a roller coaster market, what's the bottom line? Well, here's the bottom line. The market has gone absolutely nowhere in the past 11 years. So the average buy and hold for the past 11 years is, you guessed it, 0%. And that's if you were lucky enough to own the right stocks that would have come back from the 09 lows. And all the while you were holding those stocks, you exposed your capital to market risk for the privilege of earning absolutely nothing. And further, it assumes that you had the stomach and the intestinal fortitude to stick with your positions throughout the drop in 01 and 02, and again in 08 and 09. As you know, a lot of people didn't. All right, let's look at some more data. Here's a chart of the S&P 500 for the past 9 months or so. And you can see on the left-hand side there, the market was chopping sideways before it dropped very precipitously into the early June lows, and then staged a stair-step rally through June, July, into August, kind of topped out, surprised everybody, had another leg up in September, and that's all she wrote. It then peaked out and dropped into November, and has now staged a mini rally. And with all the shenanigans going on in Washington and around the world, no telling where it goes next. So what's the bottom line here then for the past 9 months? Well, once again, as a buy and hold investor for the past 9 months, you would have earned absolutely 0% on your investment. The market's right back to where it was 9 months ago. So whether it's over a 10, 11-year period or even the most recent 9 months, as a buy and hold investor, you've exposed your capital to market risk for the privilege of earning absolutely nothing. Now let's look at that same 9-month period and ask ourselves, what is the average swing trading profit potential during that same period? Well, if you look at those little boxes, they highlight 12 different swing trading opportunities. And if you add up all that potential, you get 47.6%. Now that's the kind of potential that's in a market that's been trading dead flat for 9 months. Now, can you imagine what the potential would be if the market had been going up for that 9-month period, or going down for that 9-month period? Because you can always sell short into a declining market. So I think you're getting the point here, whether it's a 10, 11-year time frame or the most recent 9 months. In a dead flat market, there's all kinds of profit potential if you know how to swing trade effectively. So even though buy and hold is dead, there's more profit potential than ever before in the stock market. So much so that you'd be silly to ignore it. And that's why I spent months and months and over $50,000 developing my custom trade alert software that can help you safely and quickly pull as much profit potential out of the stock market as possible. No, it's not a trading robot of any kind. You still get to make the final trading decisions, so you're always in control. Instead, it's more like a personal trading assistant that taps you on the shoulder when it's time to make some money. I call it market mastery, and I think you're going to love it. But even if you don't end up using it, I'm going to teach you the core trading techniques that went into my software in these training videos. So by the time you're done watching them, you'll have some brand new ways to pull more profit potential out of the markets than you probably thought was possible. I have a lot to cover, but first let me show you the amazing trades Market Mastery has been spotting recently. And by the way, I'm not going to be cherry picking anything in these videos. You're going to see the raw data, good and bad, so you can get a feel for what it's like to use Market Mastery in the real world. Okay, let's take a look. Here you see a snapshot of the Market Mastery Trade Alert software as of November 28th, 2012. If you quickly glance at the right-hand profit and loss column, you'll see that there are just a ton of great trades taking place over a very short period of time. I'm talking about days and weeks, as you can see by the entry date column. Now, I'm going to come back to these recent trades in a special training video I'll be releasing in a few days. But what I want to do right now is take you back in time to just over a year ago when I first released my Market Mastery Trade Alert software. You'll see more great trades, which I'm going to pick apart for you so you can see exactly how this all works. By the time you're done watching all my free training videos, you'll see how Market Mastery is working today, just as it was over a year ago. And that's a big deal. So now, let's go back in time for a few minutes. And here it is. This is a snapshot of the Market Mastery Trade Alert software as of the close of the markets on October 26th. Now, Market Mastery will analyze at the close each day the U.S. stocks, Canadian, Australian, and London stock exchanges. Shown here are the U.S. stocks. These are the open positions as dictated by the Market Mastery trading methods as of today's close. We've got the strategy name, the icon here that gives you the instruction on trade management and when to enter a trade, the symbol, the strength, the entry price, date, current price, stop price, the first half profit target, limit order that we go after. And you can see here 5 of these trades have already hit the profit target. And then the open position P&L. Now, it just so happens that on this particular day that every one of these trades is in a profit position. That's not always the case, but is often the case. And you can see here we're swing traders, so we're going after 3 to about 10-day swings in the market. So most of these entry dates are fairly recent. And in some cases, we're in and out of the market in a couple of days. Now, in each case, we've got an icon here that tells you what action to take. This is an open trade, ROST, that was entered into on October 4th, but the stop price, according to Market Mastery methods, is going to be adjusted. So when you scroll over the icon, it tells you for this long position, change the trailing stop to 84.89. Okay, here's another position, Dollar Tree, long stopped out at 79.45 as of the close, and had a really nice profit after entering at 73. And here's another one, McDonald's, long stopped out at 90.94. Quick trade in and out, smaller profit, but also hit the profit target on 1/2 the position. We teach you how to exit these trades in a scaling 2-step process so that no matter what the market does, you maximize profits. Now, I can click on any symbol. Let's click on ROST, and that brings up a candlestick chart of ROST. And you can see here the buy icon on the day that that position was entered into. And there is no sell icon yet because this position is still open. Okay, let's go back to the signals page. Okay, let's click on Dollar Tree because this trade was closed out today. And let's scroll down here to get a look at the Dollar Tree chart. And you can see here was the entry day on the buy and the sell to cover that long position at the close of today for a very nice profit. So you've got your trade history. This one is zoomed in here so we can really see what the action is here on this last trade. You got your trade history shown here on the charts. You've got your active trades on the signals page here so that you know when a new